mentioned that when people do show up, they show up with low energy. Talk about that more. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. So when you show up, sometimes you are distracted. There's that word again, because you got your cell phone in your hand and you're checking email or posting on social media versus being engaging. And, I tell people all the time, we have to flip a internal switch when we walk into an event. And that switch is I'm here, I'm present, I'm on. And I teach my clients how to book appointments on the spot when they're at the event. So you set a goal. I want 5 appointments from this event. So you turn it on, you connect with 5 people, you get 5 dates on your calendar, and you can go home and turn it off. But a lot of times people are thinking about what they left behind. They're distracted because they're on their phone and they're not engaging. And the other thing is they may not have low energy, but they have a posture of being all for themselves. And nobody wants that either. So I really do teach people how to get out of their head and into their heart about when they show up, really being engaging.
Mm. Yeah, there's nothing more powerful than presence, right? Like you can feel
Yeah,
when someone's present.
yeah.
You can feel when
And you can
someone's
feel when they're
distracted.
not.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. And
So for like
so,
a business owner that's out there right now that's thinking, okay, I'm sold on the idea of networking. I realize that this is important. I will likely make connections for people that will help me solve problems in my business and vice versa. And I can help them as well. Um, where does that person start? I mean, there's so many different options out there, right? In terms of networking, how do they find the right rooms for them, right? Because they're it's possible that they show up and maybe they're in the wrong room, right?
absolutely. Yes. So, target market. Who are 2 things? Where are the people you're meant to serve? So, is your target market? And number 2, where are the people who already have your target market? So a lot of times people show up and it's just random. There's no strategy. I heard about an event. I'm going to this event. I'm passing out a bunch of business cards, hoping something happens. Rather than saying, like this morning, I was on a call with a lady who is a leadership consultant for school teachers and principals. Well, she really doesn't have any business going to a general networking group, a chamber, for instance. And you might meet 1 or 2 people, maybe, but why not be more targeted? So I went to Google and I said, Texas, and she happens to be African American. So I said, Texas Black Educators Associations. Boop, there it is. Organization, Black educators. That's where you need to start. Who is your target market? And go, and if you don't know, work with a coach to find out so you're not networking willy-nilly, so that you are in the right rooms with the right people. Like for me, I want to get more into the franchise space. So my intention is to go to at least 3 major franchise events next year. And I want to maybe be a sponsor at those events so that I can connect with franchisors. Well, if I want to connect with franchisors, I probably don't want to go to a chamber event, a local chamber event. I've got to invest in going to a national event, putting up the sponsor booth, and really showing up where the target market is. So it starts with knowing who your people are. And then the other thing is who serves your people already. So you're a strategic alliance for me. You know franchisors. You know franchisors whose franchisees
No, I
need
don't.
networking.
No,
I'm
I'm
going to, yes, you
kidding.
do. Yeah. So I'm going to spend time nurturing our relationship so you're comfortable saying, Tony, you need to meet this franchisor. I'm going to make a connection for you. Bam. Because they trust you, they'll instantly trust me until proven different.
If you enjoyed this short clip from the podcast, you can check out another short clip right here. Or if you want to watch the full episode of this podcast, you can watch that here. And remember, knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge that's power. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.